Ah, hello, everybody. How are y'all doing tonight? Hope life's treating y'all well. Hope y'all doing good on this Wednesday. And welcome to part 2 of Mega Man X-Cellence, where we play through basically the entire Mega Man X series, with the first 5 games being gimmick runs, and then 6, 7, and 8 essentially being blind playthroughs, with 6 being only a partial blind playthrough because I played most of it, I just never beat it. So right now we're on part 2 of the series. We're going to get into Mega Man X. And before we get started, basically what we're going to be doing with this particular run is the previous Mega Man X game, the original Mega Man X, turns out. We ended up doing a Buster only challenge where we went through the entire game only using our Buster and only using Maverick weapons in order to get, item upgrades and what have you. That's all fun. That's all well and good. That's all great. But it does kind of remove, a really big part of the Mega Man series, which is all the fun boss weapons you get. So this time we're going to go in the complete opposite direction. And this challenge is going to involve us using nothing but the Maverick weapons. So basically Mega Man X's Buster is broken. Well, specifically, it works for the first 2 stages, and it becomes broken after that. And then after that, we just got to rely on good ammo management, our particular Maverick weapons of choice, and kind of hope and pray a little bit and see how this goes. As you probably already guessed, there's one little bit of a caveat to this challenge, and the obvious caveat is starting off with the fact that, we don't start the game with any Maverick weapons, so for the first 2 stages, the intro stage and the first Maverick stage, which will be Overdrive Ostrich, we're going to be doing this with the Buster, because you kind of have no choice in the matter. You just sort of have to. The second is going to be with the first form of Sigma, and the reason being is because I'm trying to avoid using boss weaknesses as well. So for the first form of Sigma, we're going to actually use the Mega Buster on him. Which also gets me to the other part, which is, this run sounds like it's going to be a little bit easier than the previous run, where it was Buster only. And no, not so. Because I'm not going to allow myself to actually use boss weaknesses. I will use soft weaknesses, which do 2 hit points of damage instead of the normal 4 or 5. And more importantly, don't stun the boss. Just because if we were doing a Buster only run, we could do 2 to 3 pellets of damage depending on the boss. So I figure that's kind of fair to just make it so okay, you could use soft weaknesses, which by the way, not all bosses have. And, just try to make your way through the game that way. So yeah, that's really kind of the plan for all this. We might as well go ahead and get started. And jump right on in here. You already know the game gets you off on the right foot, and it's going to be much more extreme because you're on a cool air bike with your cool friend, Green Shirt McMaverick back there, or Green Shirt McMaverick Hunter, I guess. Yeah, takes place just after Mega Man X. Was it 6 months afterwards, I believe it said. And yeah, I'm about to take out the rest of Sigma's goons. But as you can see, there's more that meets the eye. Also, say hi to the CX4 chip, which allows for really cool 3D wireframe animations, and it's also kind of an extra security chip too. Also allows for that really cool intro. Alright, let's get this started. So right off the bat, there's already one big fundamental change to the sequel as opposed to the original Mega Man X, and that's the fact that the dash move now is hard-coded into the game. It's not an upgrade. It's not something you have to unlock beforehand. which means, hey, guess what? This game's now a lot more about speed. Previous Mega Man X really is just... It's a Mega Man game through and through. Like, unabashedly so in many ways. This one is probably the first, like, Mega Man X game that actually feels like a Mega Man X game in many ways. Also, that sucks to hear, Kuma. Sorry to hear you had a little bit of power outages and whatnot. Well, welcome back anyways. But yeah, so stages in this game are much, much more wide open, and they really encourage you to just run through it really quickly. They also encourage you to really use charge shots an awful lot to knock out enemies, like a bunch of enemies all in a row. Something that, well, after the first 2 stages, we're not going to be allowed to do. So, don't get used to it. And that's the intro stage. Oh, when we get to meet our 3 shadowy X-Hunters. The X-Hunters are an interesting bit of enemies in this game. There are 3 optional bosses that you can fight, and the plan is to fight all 3 of them and beat them. Doing so will bypass the boss later in the game, but at the moment, more worthwhile to fight these 3 bosses and just skip one rather than the other way around. Also, I didn't realize with this is text, but Agile, who's clearly the fastest one of them all, speaks much more quickly than the rest. That's kind of a neat little detail I actually never noticed before. Alright. Also, totally forgot to start a timer. Good on me. Alright, just add a minute to that timer. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start with Overdrive Ostrich. For no real discernible reason other than Overdrive Ostrich's weapon gives you 28 shots, so that's pretty helpful. And also, it's kind of expected to be the first boss you deal with. So, makes sense to deal with that first. So yeah, you start out with this... Well, okay. Well, we were going to start out with that. We're now going to walk through this entire section, so I hope you all enjoy that. I know I am. Normally, you get to use that cool little motor... Okay, you get another one. That's great. Of course, by destroying that, we're not going to be able to get the heart tank here, but that's okay. We have to come back to the stage anyways, so I was having to wait for it. Not that big of a deal. Yeah, there's, I believe a sub-tank and the leg upgrade are both inaccessible without the next weapon we're actually going to get. By next, I mean next. So, one stage after this. And now let's say hi to, probably my favorite boss in Mega Man X2. Because he's just kind of silly. Oh, you better believe it, P-Bug. X is definitely always going to give it to you, or at the very least, give it to these Mavericks. Okay, mess that up. You always want to try to stay in a goalie here. That way you can't get horrifically trapped by Ostrich. Didn't expect him to jump. Oh well. Thankfully the game is nice enough to start you here and not replay that cutscene. So once again, Mega Man X2 has a weird quirk to it where if you are dashing and you shoot out your basic shot, it'll actually do 2 points of damage to a boss as opposed to 1. Oh, you're just having a lot of trouble, aren't you, Kuma? I'm sorry to hear that. It's funny because X2, when it comes to their Mavericks, really feel like they're already scraping the bottom of the barrel, even though they've only done 1 game. Can I not get hit by every... I'm just gonna get hit by every one of them, apparently. Oh well. That's good to hear. Well... you have Flame Stag. You have Overdrive Ostrich. You have Fire Sponge. Like, there's a lot of cool animals out there. I suppose it is, P-Bug. It is hard to name bosses that aren't just man, or some variation of such. I mean, listen, I think mooses are cool. I agree with this, but I think a lot of other people don't. Alright, so next boss we're going to go with is Wheel Gator. We actually don't have Wheel Gator's soft weakness. That would be from Bubble Crabs, but I want to get his weapon right away because I want to go back and get the leg upgrade as soon as possible. So, better to do this now rather than later. And I'm already violating the challenge by using a weapon. Go me. So once again, this challenge involves me using nothing but the Maverick weapons. Which right now is kind of a problem, because I only have one. Overdrive Ostrich's weapon, the Sonic Slicer, is really nice because it travels straight, for the most part. It does curve upward a little bit. But it does have the... But, I mean, while it does have plenty of ammo, it is kind of the... Get up there. With that health. There you go. It's only one weapon. And I'm gonna try to adhere as best to the philosophy of if I run out of ammo, I have nothing to use. So this is another stage where we're actually gonna have to come back, unfortunately, in order to get everything that's present here. In fact, we're gonna actually have to wait for a little while. We have to wait until we beat Flame Stag. Alright, I think we have to take this up. I don't think there's any really good way to just jump up there. Okay, I was wondering if that was not going to knock away a shield, but wasn't really sure. Some weapons will knock the shields up, and it looks like the Sonic Slicer is one of them, which is quite convenient. Okay, so while I feel like a lot of the, X2 bosses are kind of lame, I don't think Wheel Gator's lame. I think Wheel Gator is cool. AF. By the way, there's hidden health back there. You better just do this. Alright. Oh, it does it now. Okay, that's good to know. Toilet Gators are fun, in a way. Wheel Gator is a lot of really annoying waiting around. and being upset that he's invincible for some reason. Oh, wait. Okay. I thought this was a rare case of a boss who actually gets stronger when you hit them with the weapon, which is a very rare occurrence in the Mega Man series, and I was pretty sure it wasn't present in this. Wheelgator, thankfully, is not really a big deal. As you can probably tell. If you basically stick to the walls, he more or less can't hit you. And it's kind of just incredibly easy to dodge anything he throws at you. Ah. He keeps going invincible at just the right times, which is really annoying. I actually do wonder if he does that attack when you do hit him with the Sonic Slicer. The one where he goes invincible, because I actually never really seen it before until today. He's being very cooperative too, which is really nice. Like, I want him to be sticking down here and just doing that over and over again. Ah. Guess it couldn't last forever. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. Going immediately invincible like that. Come on, don't dive down. That's not much better. So technically I now can't get on the side of that wall in that specific place, which is not going to be an issue at all, as you can tell, because it's so low. Okay, there's going to be a little bit more of a problem. And that awful jump. I did not do a full jump there. That was really sad. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use as much of Sonic Slicer as we can, and then we'll revert to Buster, because otherwise it's gonna be a game over. Oh, but that's no fun. It's no fun if we do that now, is it? Alright, kill me, Gator friend. Nah. Okay, how about this? We're gonna compromise. I got 3 pelts worth of hits to deal with. If we can make this work, then we'll continue on. Man. That did suck, though, getting so close, and yet so far. Because I didn't realize in his second half he actually keeps those blades low. Alright, took a dab. Alright, off to a bit of a rough start, but that's fine. We'll just get right back in there and get it done. So Mega Man X2 does have something else that is going to be particularly known for in the Mega Man X series, where bosses have second desperation forms when they reach a certain level of health. Usually they'll gain either like a new attack or... They'll either gain like a new attack or like more invincibility frames or something else. And for Mega Man X2, not all bosses are going to have this, but like X3 onward, it's going to be pretty much a thing. Now the good thing is, once we do the refight of Wheel Gator, we're going to have a weapon that's going to do at least 2 pellets worth of damage. Because we'll have good old Bubble Crab's weapon. So I don't expect us to have this many setbacks. The good thing about this also is that I'm not afraid to damage boost, because, well, if I don't have enough ammo, then it kinda doesn't matter. I'm gonna basically take that death regardless. Okay, let's get that health. Oh, we can get that too. Alright. Alright, Gator. What you got for us? Ooh, up and immediately back down. That's kind of bad luck. Nope, invincible there. Okay, we can pretty much guarantee 2 there, which is nice. Ah, a little early. It's unfortunate. I'm not sure if I'm going to get a 3rd there. Yeah. Or a 4th, I guess I should say. Okay, nice. The good thing about the Sonic Slicer, it does shoot off 2 slicers per shot. So if one is a little early, you still end up getting an appropriate hit, which is nice. Alright, so far this is going a lot more smoothly, and we have plenty of ammo in comparison to the amount of health left. So we can make a couple of mistakes. I heard about that. Yeah, California is horrifically on fire, and you know, that's no good. Especially since I have family out in the area. Yep. So we're at that point. Less than half health, so that's pretty interesting that the blades will now stick low. That actually makes them a lot harder to dodge now. Okay, I was early. Ow. Oh, that is incredibly bad positioning! Okay, good thing you're easy to jump over. Yeah, you want to just keep doing that? That'd be great. Oh god, it's right up there? Oh, that's incredibly bad! This is probably a death, unfortunately. Unless he gets really, really nice. Come on, just... Yeah, keep desperation patterning, please. Fuck. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I forgot that he got the door like that. So I was like, oh, uh-oh. Can't quite get over that. So the information I had is wrong. I thought Sonic Slicer had exactly 28 shots. But it's looking like it actually has more than that. I think it's like... I think you get 2 shots per pip on there. But yeah, now we got the spin wheel, which is a great item. And by great, I mean it unlocks a lot of things and is kind of annoying. It's a weapon that travels along the ground, and it can be useful in certain situations. Alright, now we can start fighting the 3 bosses. And there's Dr. Kane, that screw-up, that complete trash fire of a scientist. I'm not sure if we're going to do it during these refights or the X3 refights, but we're going to have to kind of go over why Dr. Kane sucks an awful lot. Oh hey, we can get Zero's parts back. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, I see what you did there, Kuma. So yeah, now these 3 bosses will appear in random areas every time you go enter and exit a stage. And if you can find the secret boss doors to get to them, you can fight them and get Zero's parts. Which we are gonna do our best to do. Alright, so this is why we need Wheel Gator, so we can cut through these. Okay, so that leads to that boss door. Okay, so there's 3 different parts you can use those on. And I wasn't sure which one was which. Yes, X3 also has a bunch of hidden secret bosses. And in X3, you need to use... You can either beat them regularly, or you can use a special weapon in order to just straight up kill them and actually unlock different bosses. Okay, we gotta go back. Accidentally destroyed our cool hover bike, which we need. Destroyed the other cool hover bike that we need. Hopefully if hover bikes respawn, we don't have to re-enter the stage. Great. Whenever you want, you just trash a hover bike, just get a new one. Okay, so you gotta dash over that. There's certain parts... And we have to exit. But as you can see, every time you enter and exit a stage, they go different places. And it's completely random, if I remember correctly. Like, the same X-Hunter can't go to the same stage, but beyond that, the draw you get is completely up to whatever they feel like. Alright, let's try this again. Ah, this stupid thing. The one thing I will say about X2 is that there is a lot of the power-ups are a lot more involved as far as, like, actually getting them. Though sometimes it's a little annoying. Case in point. Also, I guess I shouldn't be using the X-Buster even on parts like this. Okay. Alright, so this is why we needed this. Because the only way to get this and not die... Which, well, we died, so whatever. Is that so, Kuma? What'd that drop for? Kuma's talking about a game called Spiritfarer, by the way, for the eventual YouTube audience we'll be going out to. Steam in consoles? Interesting. Alright. Here's the main reason why we came here. Now we get the ability to air dash. Which probably doesn't sound that impressive on the outset, but believe it or not, is very necessary in order to get a lot of items in this game. Alright, so next up, I think probably the best place to go is probably going to be the Bubble Crabs. Oh, especially since we're going to have a boss there, so even better. Bubble Crab is a boss that does not have a soft weakness. We do have his main weakness in the spin wheel, but we're not going to use that. Big reason why we're not going to be using that is because, well, using an actual weakness on a boss in this game is a real good way to just cheese out a fight completely, because they will get stunned, and it'll literally just reset their animation. So it's very easy to just completely wreck a boss. So I'm not actually sure if we can get the... I'm not actually sure if we can actually get all the items here, because we are not going to be able to defeat our fish friend here. At least not this way. Yeah, in order to do that, you need to defeat Fish Friend before he even goes down. Which, unfortunately, is just not going to happen. Ah. But we can at least get a few items here, just to start out with. Specifically, this heart container. If I remember correctly, there's also a sub-tank here as well. And once again, we can get if we beat Fish Friend here before he can descend down. Which is sadly just... That was a hit! Sadly, is not going to happen. So we'll have to come back. That is one thing about Mega Man X2 that is a bit of a downside. You do have to do a lot of backtracking. Unless you do things the absolute optimal way, which we're just simply not going to be able to. As not a weapon. There we go. So a big reason why I wanted to do Bubble Crab now, though, is because Bubble Crab's weapon is actually pretty darn useful, all told. And I'm gonna want it in order to just make the rest of the stages a little bit easier on me. Because otherwise I'm basically relying on the Sonic Slicer, which is gonna be... We're gonna be using that a lot on bosses. Or our fun little wheel here, which is awful. Wheel does travel up walls, as you can see, though, which is quite nice. Time to say hi to Bubble Crab. A boss who could either be incredibly difficult or incredibly easy depending on what you do with him. So the main problem with Bubble Crab is that he likes to put up his bubble shield. The bubble shield will absorb pretty much all your shots unless it's the weakness. Unless you jump above him. In which case, he then all of a sudden really just wants a piece of you. So, that's kind of the key to victory here. Hop over his head. Accidentally dash into him. Get upset and wonder why he will not be manipulated into doing the thing you want him to do. But yeah, that's more or less what you need to do with him. By the way, I'm already seeing that the refights are going to be a real problem with this. We're going to be spending a lot of time there, I think. Oh boy. This is kind of a bad spot to be in because of those crab enemies up there. So we're just gonna do what we can to get rid of them. Which obviously leaves us in a real bad situation because we have 0 lives. Well then. That's okay, we just need to play perfectly. Nope. So, yeah. This is going to be kind of the story of our lives. Gonna have quite a few deaths. Yeah, so if you were worried about this particular run actually being easier than the Buster Only challenge, good news. No. No, it's not. It is decidedly harder. Especially since, once again, I have to conserve ammo in order to actually even fight Bubble Crab, because I do have Bubble Crab's weakness, but as per the rules of the challenge, we cannot use that. Also, boy, is Fishboat really not like it if you get ahead of him. Fishboat gets just terribly upset. Interesting. Can't quite put it inside the wall, otherwise that just doesn't work out. Also, boy, I love very generous respawns. Slightly scroll the camera off screen, enemy shows back up. So a big problem with trying to do dash jumps when you have an air dash move is occasionally you'll jump before you dash. And that means you just dash into the boss. We're gonna really need to do our best to not do that. Ow. Always gets sad when he decides to just jump immediately after Bubble Shield. There we go. Seems to be very fond of that, too. Just bubble and then immediately jump straight up. Shoot. Oh, Bubble Crab, if you want to keep doing this, I am totally cool with this. You want to just kind of awkwardly walk around. Who am I to tell you no? Okay, well, this could get very bad very quickly. And there we go. Alright! 3 bosses down. Let's move this up a slight bit. Getting close to the camera like this, and it's not working out too well. Alright! So now we have another weapon that we can actually use that has at least some utility to it. If I remember correctly, Bubble Splash hits multiple times in a row, which is incredibly useful. It's going to make our lives a lot easier just in general. Alright, so what do we got? That's pretty good. Wire Sponge, as I look at my notes. Hey, J Durst, how's it going, buddy? Thank you so much for the resub. I really do appreciate that. Or the just straight up sub with Twitch Prime. Either way, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Hope your day's going well. Alright, so Sponge, soft weakness is Speed Burner, but Sponge is also kind of a joke. And we have Maverick there. Who else do we got? We can get everything that Magnus Centipede has. And I think Magnus Centipede is one of those bosses that does not have a soft weakness. Oh no, it does. Strike Chain. And the other is Crystal Snail. Let's do Crystal Snail. Let's hop on in and say hi. Crystal Snail does not have a soft weakness, but we do have everything we need to get all the items there, so just sort of makes sense to do. So yeah, look at the power of our fun bubble weapon. It does look absolutely awesome. I 100% agree there. So we need to leave that there for now. So we can go and do that and grab it again. Get all these out of the way, get our one up, get out. And yeah, you come up here for... Oh right, there we go. Okay. I thought you went up there, but not quite. Oh, do you? X-Cellence is a good game! I personally greatly enjoy this game. Yeah, so this is one of the few areas in Mega Man X where you can't actually jump off the walls. This is Super Nintendo. Although it's also available in various collections all over the place. Alright, so we don't... Agile is the one Maverick who we don't have one of the X-Hunters we don't have the soft weakness for, so... In fact, we actually may be in a lot of trouble with this Maverick. Oh, Sonic Slicer is not a weakness. Okay, I thought Sonic Slicer was his weakness. So I was very reluctant to use it. But it turns out it's not. So great, we can use it then. Agile otherwise, as you can tell, is a joke. It's basically hanging along the wall of the game. And then get very annoyed when... Alright, we ended up wasting a lot of time kind of figuring out various patterns there, but... we should be good to go now. Yeah, Bubble Splash is a really good weapon, except for the part where it has no range, as you can tell. So, Agile kind of ate us up while we... while I kind of foolishly used it, thinking that Sonic Striker was his, like, true weakness. I think it's his true weakness when you actually fight him in, the X-Hunter stages, near the end of the game. It's not what I wanted to grab. I wanted to use it for that, but oh well. Anyways. We'll still be able to mess them up. Nice. Yeah, I didn't own it either. Oh god, just right away, huh? Okay, so that just blocks it. That's... the one thing about Agile is that he does kind of come at you real quick, like. And apparently he can just eat your shots, which I did not know. So, Sonic Striker, boy, I thought the Sonic Striker was going to have a lot more utility in general. Oh, hush you. But, unfortunately, I'm noticing a potential problem here. And that potential problem is that it takes a while to come out. Which gives him enough time to either charge you, which means he's going to just eat your shot, or jump up and completely avoid it. So... this actually may be very unideal. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, now we went too far away, so we have to go back and respawn it. That. Okay, that doesn't come back though. Today is indeed Wednesday. Alright, so if we do game over here, probably what we're gonna do is we're gonna just go to we're gonna go to Wire Sponge's stage and just handle him. Because it's looking pretty much like we're going to need Magna Centipede's weapon in order to effectively deal with them. Magna Centipede's weapon comes out really quickly. And more importantly, is something we can... something we can hit him with pretty hard. Yeah, because this is just not going to work. We can make this work if we want to be very slow about things. Okay, actually, we may have a solution to this. I have no idea what my Labor Day plans are right now. Sure, I'll figure something out, though. Yeah, this is kind of a losing battle to do this. I'm gonna try to play actually completely safely now. Hey J-Spot, how's it going, buddy? Okay, so one good thing about the bubble splash that I didn't realize, if you dash and shoot, it goes pretty darn far. Yeah, no cabin action for me this time. You've been trying to solve a mystery. What mystery, my friend? Alright, so I actually do want more bubble splash, turns out. That is quite the mystery. Jeez. He really likes just starting off with that. Like, okay, so this is how we're going to handle Agile in the cheapest possible way. Yep, this was the way to do it, turns out. Oh boy. Of course, we're about to run out of ammo. So ain't that unfortunate. Oh, come on. Yes! Alright. Oh, poor Agile. Little do you know. Say, I got 0 part number 3. We basically lost all our lives, so we're just gonna take a death there, because screw it. At least we got that handled. I have another life? Okay. Well, we might as well do what we can here, I guess. I think we're kind of in trouble in many ways, but we can get another extra life coming up here. And just kind of do our thing from here. Okay, so this enemy has absolutely no... Well, they have iframes, if I remember correctly, so we have to take this as slow as possible. If it didn't have iframes, the bubble splash would be perfect for this boss. I'm now starting to get incredibly worried about ammo, too. Yay! Alright, that helps. Just not die any other part here. Alright, we can at least get the helmet part here. So yeah, we get a very useful item that actually allows us to see where hidden pathways are. It tells you it uses energy, but that's just absolutely not true at all. I have no idea why they spread that little lie, but whatever. But yeah, now you have a little indicator doing indicator things. Oh. Of course, there is a problem. When it's on screen, can't actually do anything. And that leads to problems. I thought there was something secret up there, but I couldn't remember. Okay, let's get some more of the bread and butter here. Now let's get increasingly upset that these bats are respawning. Oh, I am drinking a nice shock top. Oh, that is not what I want to do. I'm pretty sure this stage has a sub-tank somewhere, but I don't really remember where. There's a good chance we may have to look up some of the item locations, because I sincerely do not remember half of them. Alright, now on to Crystal Snail. I don't know how we're going to deal with Crystal Snail without using boss weaknesses, but we're going to do our best. Also, Crystal Snail has the worst lag, as you can tell. Okay, well, the good news is Crystal Snail's not difficult. In this particular series, in the Mega Man X-Cellence series, what we're doing is we're playing through every Mega Man X game, so we're only doing one a day, pretty much regardless, but next up will be Mega Man X3, and we'll have a different challenge for that, not just Maverick weapons only. And boy, is the challenge that I have planned for that one incredibly dumb. To the point that I actually plan on starting it early, because it's going to take time. So look forward to that. Look forward to that pain that's going to happen. Hey, Worms, it's going pretty darn good. This is actually proven to be tougher than the Mega Man X Buster Only challenge. Which, I wasn't sure if it was going to be easier or harder. But turns out I found out. Yeah. Okay, got one more shot, looks like. This is going to be the absolute worst refight, just because it takes so long. We took a death. Yeah, so what you're supposed to do with Crystal Snail is hit him with his weakness, which is the Magna Bomb. And that knocks off his shell, which allows you to really just wreck him. We don't have that here. What? Oh, does he just take no damage from this? Because if so, then we just need to take a death. Okay, no he does. I just did a bad job hitting him. Oh man, this is an unbearable amount of lag too. Oh, yes. Yes, it does. You can do some hilarious things with this shell if you knock it away and whatnot. Because you can play like a really fun game of keep away. I mean, the good news is that Crystal Snail's not dangerous. No, it's not in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, there's something about that sprite that just... Game does not like it. I mean, there's no processing power enhancement chips in Mega Man, any of the Mega Man X games. Or I think any of the Capcom games in general. Like, they never use SA1 or anything like that. Like, they're like, hey, we got this cool chip for wireframes. And that's it. Clearly. Ah! The Super Nintendo's a very impressive system, but clock speed was never one of them. That processor's only able to do so much, man. God. And this boss has no soft weakness, by the way, so we kinda gotta do what we're doing right here, regardless. I was really surprised to learn that blast processing actually was a real thing, and not just a dumb marketing term. And then not only that, but Sonic 1 actually doesn't use blast processing at all. Now, speaking of Sonic, somebody ported, well, a tech demo of Sonic 1 to the Super Nintendo, and it works shockingly well. We're getting very good about dodging those shots, which is... Oh god, right. Right. Yeah. Hey, do you want now intentional slowdown? I bet you do. God, right, I totally forgot about this. Okay, don't have a whole lot of shots left. We do still have Spin Wheel. Which will... Really? Well, I mean, this particular bit of slowdown is intentional. That sucks. Well, we'll come back. We'll come back when we have better weapons. Main reason I wanted to go there was just to handle business. And we did that. So instead, we're gonna go to, let's see. Okay, we're gonna go and handle Stag. Yeah, that refight's gonna be painful. I am 100% not looking forward to that. Okay. I believe there's something over there. You're supposed to get... Something's supposed to drop down, like a little, like, beetle pot. There you are. I was wondering where you were. Yeah. What I'm allowing, Worms, is while not allowing intentional weaknesses, like their main weaknesses, because, honestly, it kind of makes them too easy. What I am allowing... Okay, I think that's just coming back up here, isn't it? What I am allowing is soft weaknesses, and unfortunately Crystal Snail does not have a soft weakness at all. They're one of 3 bosses in this game who does not. So, yeah. Ah! Getting set on fire for fun and profit. Alright, so we got the 2 items that are here, which is nice. Yeah, come on down here. I suppose that's possible. I know the sources I was using for damage values doesn't say that he does, but I suppose that's possible. But if that's the case, then we're just screwed anyways. Okay, so... Oh boy, which one do we have to use? Okay, this one. Come back down here. Come down here, weird beetle ramming platform. Oh. I get it now. I feel silly. Alright, say hi to Surges. Surges is gonna suck. So, Surges does have a soft weakness, thankfully. And it's the Sonic Slicer. Of course, once again, we're getting a little stymied by the fact that the Sonic Slicer sucks. And mind you, that flinch animation happens regardless of what you hit Surges with. He just does not appreciate what you do to him. There we go. That's Zero Part 2, I think. No, Zero Part number 1. Yep. Slicer is his soft weakness. He flinches regardless of what you hit him with. If you hit him with a regular Buster Shot, he'll flinch as well. Yeah, Surge's thing is that he's kind of weak. That's why he has to protect them with shields, and so that's just kind of their way of showing that off. Did not expect to get hit by that hitbox. Does that mean I have 0? Okay, I do have a life. Let's go grab that. Take care, Jay Durst. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks you so much for hanging out. Absolutely hate this section if you can't tell. Alright, let's get on over here. How is it? I'm gonna look this up real quick because I want to know if we're doing this legit. I'm pretty sure though. No, what I got here is Silk Shot as his main weakness, which would make sense. I was only doing 2 pelts with the damage. Weird extra weakness? I'll look that up again, but the sources I've been using... Well, whatever. That's rather silly. Well then, the information I used is wrong, which is unfortunate. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Alright, and with that, got him taken out. Nice to finally face a boss where you can use soft weakness on him. Well, that's quite strange. Yeah, because what I got up here is that he takes 2 damage from Sonic Slicer or Speed Burner. Surges does. So... But I didn't know about that he has like a gimmick weakness as well. That's interesting, so... Either way, I'll accept that they're only taking 2 damage. Just... make things a little bit simpler for us. Because if I was going to do soft weaknesses, they were only then I was still going to be doing 2 damage regardless. Which, once again, the reason why I'm doing that is because you can just do dash shots in this game in order to do 2 damage with just regular pellets, so I figured that was kind of a fair compromise, and also to make this run not completely impossible. Alright, so reason why I waited for Speed Burner is because I wanted to come up here and get the arm upgrade, and then we're going to immediately use the arm upgrade to get the heart tank in this stage. So yeah, I wonder, does like Silk Shot do, I guess, does something like a little funky, or... Second page results give me a Speed Burner. Yeah, I think that's because they both do two pips of damage. So I think that's the reason why you're maybe getting that. Because technically, if they both do that amount of damage, they would both be his weakness. I guess I should equip this just in case if I do decide to shoot somebody. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, this run is not invalidated because of that. There is a weakness. You just have to do silly things in order to activate it. There we go. And now we can leave. Alright, so next up, I think we're probably going to do Wired Sponge, because we have Wired Sponge's, excuse me, Wired Sponge's soft weakness. So I'm going to take a look at this real quick, though. Yeah, so Violent is the same thing, in that he takes 2 damage from Speed Burner, or 2 damage from Silk Shot. Okay, so how about with this? We'll compromise. We'll compromise and we're going to not even use the soft weakness. Or, I guess it's soft regular weakness? Weakness soft. Oh yeah, so this is a fun stage where depending on the weapons you use on those weather orbs, you actually will change the weather. Which is kind of neat. You don't actually need to change the weather here, but it does helps us out significantly if we do. Okay. Alright, well we need to go say hi to Violin. Violin is going to be a problem. Violin is easily the toughest of the X-Hunters, and you're going to see why very quickly. Also, you should believe him when he says he's going to crush me like a tin can. Wait, Bubble Splash does 2 damage? Okay, let's switch to something else. Keep doing a bad job of letting myself get hit by that. Every time. We'd actually be completely fine in this fight, too, if I just had a little bit... Oh, is this his weakness stage? You know what? We're just gonna hit him with Silk Shot once, because I want to know if something weird does happen. I mean, we have it, so we might as well. Has to be a charge shot. Well, interesting, because it has non-charge shot damage. Damages applied to it as well. Oh, we don't have Silk Shot. I didn't beat him. Right, never mind. So, I had forgotten we got very close to beating him and then didn't. Well, whatever. Oh, my memory. It's so great. Man, you know, I really did not anticipate that, Spin Wheel is actually going to be this useful here. Of course, my inability to dodge these shots is going to be a bit of a run killer here. Of course, maybe if I just hung out on the wall and stopped trying to play chicken, we're just gonna just do this. We're not gonna play around with them. Five damage from a charged Silk Shot. Dang. Okay. And we got zero. We got all the zero parts. Congratulations to us. Look at that dead zero body that we now have. Look how pretty he is. Why, he probably could even be the main character of his own game. Really wanted to, if he really set his mind to it. Maybe. I'd be really surprised. I use mmhp.net, and they tend to be really, really ridiculous about their Mega Man data. Ah. Yes, the very same. Oh, yes. Alright. Water Splash is kind of a joke. Especially since we have the soft weakness. Of course, we're probably going to take a death here. Yep, okay. Let's try this again, but less bad. Wire Sponge is a joke, immediately dies. Okay, alright, Bubble. Good old Bubble friend. Honestly, you figured Wire Sponge would actually really not mind this. Alright, forget we have to stand for the electricity. I think right here is probably fine. Nope! I was wrong. And there we go. See, I told you! I told you! It's a joke. Y'all doubted me. I mean, you're right to, let's be honest. But still. Alright, we got Strike Chain, which is nice. Strike Chain is a good thing to have. Oh yeah, now we get to go talk to Dr. King and be like, hey, listen, this is what we got. It takes a while to put it... Listen, it took me a while to build my computer, I totally understand. It takes some time, you've got to fiddle with some, like, parts in there, it's really annoying. Alright, so we got some choices here. I think our best choice is probably to go with Magna Centipede. We're going to do Magna Centipede, then we're going to go down and do Crystal Snail again. Because we need Crystal Snail's weapon in order to get everything in Morph Moss stage. Yup. How many lives do we have? Fantastic! So, thankfully, these things have very, very generous hitboxes. Just crush me. Really just doing a good job here. Oh no, it's gonna be fine. Generous hitboxes run to hitbox. I kind of wanted to come in here with full lives anyways, so this kind of works out. Oh, it actually is probably better to go up there, isn't it? There's a way to do that super quickly, as you could probably imagine. I think the best way is we have to use Speed Burner, isn't it? Yeah. And then hopefully actually jump off of them. There we go. So that's one. Oh! Tried jumping over it, but didn't quite get over in time. Darn it, I thought I had Bubble Shot, or Bubble Splash equipped. We'll just wait for that one, just because it's a little bit easier. I feel like that was shockingly delayed there. Ah, that sucks. Okay, we'll have to come back to get that one. That's where the other extra item is. I believe the sub-tank's up there. Go. No iframes on that boss, as you can tell, so the Bubble Splash just wrecks it, which is really nice. Okay, we don't want to get caught here. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter. If we wanted to get the... If we wanted to get to the X-Hunter area, we would really want to not get caught here, because these would slow down considerably if that was the case, but, well... We messed up, and it doesn't matter. That actually might be the better option. The answer is there's really no good option. That boss has a ton of health, even under the most ideal of circumstances, where you don't get caught a single time. But hey, we made it through here anyways. With, like, no health. So Magna Centipede does have a soft weakness, which is Strike Chain. We're unlikely to survive this right now. So we're gonna just kinda take our time with this. Just see about learning some patterns and whatnot. Oh, this fight's going extremely well, all things considered. Man. Really doing its best. Okay, good. It's like, maybe I should use the Strike Chain. Maybe I should just go in there and start making things happen. But thankfully, that proved to not be necessary. Jeez, right away, huh? Oh, does this cause him to... So I know a charged Mega Buster shot causes him to flinch. Okay. I was worried it was acting like his weakness and causing him to reset, but it's not. Well, it might be, actually. Like, soft weaknesses aren't supposed to cause bosses to flinch, so I'm switching to something else. Okay, he flinched there. And that's definitely not his soft weakness. Or his weakness at all. So I feel better now. I forgot that Magnet Centipede just kind of flinches at a slight breeze at times. Ah. So it becomes harder and harder to actually mash your way out of that. It becomes harder and harder to button mash your way out of that, as you can tell. Yeah. End up being no problem. Alright. Nice. Alright. Got the Magnet Mine, which is really nice. Don't think any of the upcoming bosses have that as a soft weakness, but it's good to have regardless. It's just a nice, powerful weapon. It would be Crystal Snail's weakness, but, well, we don't get to use that. Good old Crystal Snail. We get to say hi to him again in his incredible slowdown pit. Okay, we're switching back to that. Okay, we're gonna take this at least a little bit, so we can go ahead and get the 1-up. Help us out at least a little bit. Ooh, he really does not like that. Yeah, let's use that. Spin Wheel! Proving to be incredibly useful just in general. Wow. Okay, so I'm thinking he may actually not have invincibility frames. Oh, boo. Which, that's good to know. Just gonna come down here and get the 1-up down here. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Oh, because I don't have the... Right. You get to jump off the capsule in order to get up there, but you don't have that option. Get out of here, stupid bats. So I'm fairly certain the sub-tank is in this stage, because we only have, what, 2? Ah, man. I remember it's, like, something really stupid, too. Okay, it's not this. Alright, I'm... Really? Okay, so we get to come back. That's incredibly lame, actually. Looking it up real quick. Let's see, real quick. Do-do-do. Oh, no, actually there isn't any in here. You can't get extra items in there if you do use the charge shot, though. So your memory's not wrong. I forgot that, yeah, it attracts items, is what that does when you do the charge silk shot. Which means we are missing a sub-tank from somewhere. What's my... Okay, well, I should make an effort to at least beat this boss. Because I only have one out. One life after this. Or one life in reserve, I guess. Need to be very careful about not accidentally using the magnet mine. Centipede, stack, sponge, and crab. Okay, so it was crab. Alright, I'm not crazy. And we missed out on centipedes. Yeah, I'm completely fine with dying there, because I sort of expected it. What's your sub-tank situation looking like? Awful. Good to know. I love that this is the one boss that doesn't have a soft weakness. Like, of all the bosses to not have a soft weakness, this is the worst. Speedrunner is going to be very, very useful here, though. I can already tell. Ah, man. The trailing fire is really nice. Like, it allows you to get hits even if they have a little bit of hit stun still going on. Which I did not expect. Ah. They have some very, very tired hands after fighting Crystal Snail enough times. First form Sigma is Buster only because I think it's either that or use the weakness. So I figured, well, we might as well make it Buster only just to make it interesting. That's really the only reason. And for Sigma Form 2, Strike Chain and Charge Buster shots do the same amount of damage, which is exactly one hit point worth of damage, so it doesn't matter there. Okay, nope. Oh, he keeps landing backwards! Alright, well, we're definitely going to be beating Crystal Snail. It's going to take forever. Ugh. Crystal Snail's the worst. Let it be known, Crystal Snail is the worst, and I will hear nothing else. Literal garbage bag of a boss. And I say that as a person who actually really likes snails. I think they're great animals. Alright, now onto the boss that, honestly, I'm really expecting to be a huge problem. Let's go and say hi to Morph Moth. Morph Moth has an awful boss. Like, very interesting, in my opinion, but awful to fight. And boy, it's not going to get much better. So we needed Silk Shot just for that. Okay, and now I gotta remember where this is. There it is. So this completely inconspicuous little area is what houses the armor upgrade. It is the absolute worst. I have no idea why they decided to do that. It is the absolute worst. But we finally get the armor. And the first instance of a Giga attack in the Mega Man X series, too. As X is about to helpfully demonstrate. Nice enemy clearing, screen clearing sort of thing going on there. It's really good. So, got everything, just a matter of getting through the stage now. Oh, yeah, we also have to deal with these enemies, which kind of sucks. Okay. And I think the best way to do this would be switch to spin wheel and... maybe not. Speedburn? Okay. We get to fight this mini-boss twice. It's awful. Oh, God. Alright, let's try this again. Once more of feeling. I think up there is where you would go if you wanted to fight the X-Center. Yeah, there's nothing else here, so... Great stage to apparently fill up, tanks, though, so that's nice. Okay, yeah, Speedburner was great for him. You might as well just use Speedburner through the rest of this, because we're not going to be able to use it on the boss. So yeah, I guess first off, I have one life, so that's good. Whew, boy. So what is Moss? Anything but the Speedburner. Okay, so we're gonna be doing 1 pip worth of damage. Oh, this is gonna be awful. Oh, I think he's gonna lag me to death, if nothing else. I don't think I have to worry about that. He's too low to the ground. And so this is... this darn thing. Oh, which is actually a complete non-issue. Okay. I may have overblown him a little bit. Okay, so, more... Oh, Mothy actually may not be much of an issue. Wait, but he's already a moth. How can he grow into a beautiful butterfly? I mean, he's very colorful. Or she? Not really sure. Do robots go by... I guess robots do go by gender in this. Really? Really? Okay. Morph Moth, a joke until he decided to do 4 hit points worth of damage. Yeah, that was a bad joke. You'll hear nothing about that from me. Oh, is that one of your favorites, Kuma? I mean, it's pretty... Morph Moth is pretty good. I bet you I could probably do a ton of damage to him with the spin wheel there, couldn't I? Oh. I was wondering where that... Oh, he goes in different directions. I thought it always went in the same direction. I was wrong. Never. My god, that sounds awful. Man, really missed with every one of those, huh? Okay, so my main problem was I was going on the walls, and turns out you should not do that when fighting Morph Moth. Just stay on the ground. You're fine. Okay, so we need to go back and grab the 2 sub-tanks that we missed. I so can't wait till we get to Mega Man X4 and we get all those awesome boss quotes. Oh god, it's gonna be so good. Oh, thank you, thank you. So we finally get the Silk Shot! Which for some reason I was calling Crystal Snail's weapon the Silk Shot. I apologize about that. Oh, nice. Always wanted to visit Santa. Alright. Home stretch, everybody. Well, almost home stretch, I guess. We do technically need to do these 2 things. So So it doesn't really matter if we activate these, because we already got the heart tank. That's not a big deal. Right. You know, I wanted 2 lives. I wanted my lives back. You can't prove I didn't do that on purpose. You have no proof. Oh, okay, now that's just ridiculous there. These are going to be two of the most annoying sub-tanks to get as well. Because our, we're going to have to beat Fish Friend in Bubble Crab in order to get the other sub-tank. And that's, it's not going to be the easiest thing in the world. I'm just going to be completely about that one. Just let that do its thing. Oh, right. I think I may have screwed myself. I think I have to get through there quickly, don't I? Because I don't think I can speed burner over there. I might be able to. Yeah. That's unfortunate. That's a stage restart. I remember there being something funky about that, but I couldn't quite remember what. I do really appreciate how this is a game that's, like, heavily built around speed, though. Like, Mega Man X1 is great and all, but it's definitely built without the speed booster in mind, or the dash, I guess I should say. Oh, what? No, I dropped an input. That sucked. I might as well just die. I totally hit B there, and it just decided not to respond. USB controllers. They're great. Yeah, the X2 back in the day did get a lot of criticism. Like, I remember EGM gave it like a 5 out of 10. Like, they were not a fan of this game. In large part because a lot of people do feel this game is a little bit on the empty side. Which I could totally see where they're coming from. With just how, like, the corridors are set up and whatnot. What the heck? Man, and there's just no other good way to get up there. Can you tell that this is easily the worst one of them all? And you get one shot at it. One shot and that's it. The game does not care beyond that. The game does not care about your feelings at all. Even though maybe it should. There we go, finally. Alright, on to Bubble Crab. So, for Bubble Crab, what we need to do is beat Fish Friend. Oh, which one of you is Fish Friend? There you are. I'm not really certain what the best way to do that is. I have ideas. They're not good ideas, but I have ideas. Okay, we're gonna start out... wonder if that'll work. Well... turns out... turns out it was ridiculously easy. Okay, so I need to remember where exactly in the stage this is. Up here, it's not up here. Actually it might be. No, it's not. It's near the top of the water somewhere. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, we can... dying would be very, very bad if we did that, so we should be careful. Oh god, don't do that. Oh no, don't do that. That is bad. Also, get out of here. I think there is. And I'm trying to remember which one it was. Actually, it might be bubble crabs. Oh, yeah. Makes you jump super high in water. There we go. Got everything. Alright, on to the X-Hunter stages. I guess I didn't have to actually defeat Fish Friend. Well, I'm so glad that I did. I think you have to defeat Fish Friend if you want to get to the X-Hunter room. I want that one up. Turns out. That one up's going to be very, very necessary. Hey, don't blame me, Kuma. You take care, okay, buddy? Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Gotta go to the other side. Wow! Got off that wall a little quicker than I was expecting. Don't feel like that's the place I should have died at. Oh, we can at least recollect that one up. That's kind of nice. We're going to be leaning really hard on Bubble Crab's weapon basically throughout these entire stages. The fact that it's multi-hit, it just has a very wide hitbox, makes it, man, just oh so useful. There we go. Far less embarrassing that time. Nope. Don't want to go down there. Nope. Also don't want to go down there. I really love it when I fall off a wall because I press right just a little bit too quickly. And it's happened to me multiple times now. I gotta get better on my execution. Okay. There we go. Much better. Alright, this is gonna be violent first, right? Yeah. Okay, that sucks. The way these are set up is... like, it's actually incredibly safe for me. It's incredibly annoying to hit him, though. Oh, wow. That's a really bad setup, too. Is that actually acting like his weakness? I'm actually glad I took a death there, because I think I may have been accidentally hitting him with his weakness. Because I was doing far more damage than I should have been. I'm just gonna look that up real quick, just to make sure. Violent. Oh no, that's just a legitimate soft weakness of his. Okay. Looked like to my eyes I was doing 3 pips of damage, so I was like, that doesn't seem right. Oh man. God, this boss is just messing me up real bad. But hey, we got through just fine. Yeah, I'll definitely take just 1 death. Alright, now it's time for the 6th stage. And where I had to try to figure out where the Shoryuken is. Because it won't be 100% run if we don't get the Shoryuken. Oh, is your ammo actually refilled between stages? Huh. I'm actually a little shocked by that. I was expecting there had to be like a lot of like really tight ammo management, but I guess not. Okay, we... That'll work too. I took that damage, so I was figuring I was going to damage boost through there, but it didn't work. Turns out. I think I'm down to 1 life? 0 lives. Okay. What we'll do is just this then. Let's take the intentional game over and just get our lives back. I'll have to say, I do feel like the X-Hunter stages are probably the weakest element of Mega Man X2. Like, it's mostly in large part to, like, just the music and presentation. I don't think they look particularly great. And some of the concepts they throw at you aren't really particularly new. Like, a lot of, like, Wily stages, for instance, are really good about making you have to deal with new situations. Whereas I just don't get that feeling from the X2 X-Hunter stages. This stage perhaps maybe being the mild exception to that rule. Slip out the bottom of that wall, that really sucks. Move through here just real quick. There you go. Take damage to save time. Good old task strategy. Alright, let's do an appropriate height jump this time, instead of trying to be more clever than I need to be. Okay, we'll just take the game over again. Let's try that again! From the top. Of all the places, I actually was not expecting this to really give me that much trouble. Well, it is what it is. Okay, did not want to bonk off the ceiling like that, but... Alright, let's just hang out here. Let's not do anything crazy. We're gonna find every possible way to die there, apparently. Spikes. So unforgiving to good old Mega Man. Also, I didn't realize how quickly the bubbles rise in water, like they do here in Mega Man X. That's actually a pretty interesting little property. Okay, no quickly slipping through there, unfortunately. Oh, right! You gotta slip between... Oh, man. Yeah, you have to get on top there and go between the two sides in order to keep from taking hits. Right, I remember now. Yeah, what an unforgiving start to this stage. That's... The stage does not play around at all. That's okay, we're gonna get through this. We just gotta play a little bit more solidly here. Ah, man. If you're quick through there, it looks like you can make that cycle. Which is very, very useful. Okay, so we need to get on the side and then on top of that missile there. But not that soon. Man. It's funny what will give you trouble and what doesn't. I feel like I should be able to get on top of that without too many tries, and yet here we are. Ah, if I didn't bonk, man. Oh well, not a big deal. So this, I'm gonna try something a little bit different. I'm gonna wait for it to fall all the way down, then just jump onto it. There we go. Well, I didn't mean to damage boost that entire thing, but I guess that's what we're gonna do. I forget what we're supposed to do to get through there. Wait, is this Surges already? Oh. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, say hi to Surges. He's annoying, but he's not really that dangerous. If you stand... where is it? Here? No? Is it back platforms? There's a specific platform if you stand on. You're basically completely safe. Which, unfortunately, I don't know where it is. So... we'll just do this. I think you have to be on the right pixel right at the start. Otherwise, he gets just out of position enough that things become a problem. Also, this is an awful weapon to take these down, apparently. Oh, yeah, that's what we should have done from the start. Unfortunately, the main problem is that we can't use his weakness, which is a Sonic Slicer, so... gotta figure something else out, but I have an idea. There we go. We'll just lay that on top of his head. And I think that should do pretty well. Oh, also we can do this. We can do this little bit of silliness as well, and that's going to also solve our problem. In a very violent and explodey sort of way. Ah. Oh, and also in a way it gives you 3 platforms, I guess, huh? Oh, and that actually puts us in a really bad position. Oh, Okay, there's a disadvantage to that plan. I think he's slightly closer. Well, you know what? It'll be fine. Unless I accidentally dash off a platform, in which case it will be less than fine. Oh wait, is this actually his weakness? I think that actually might be. But I thought Sonic Slicer was his weakness. It is, okay. You know what, how about we'll just speed burner him? Ah. Speedburn's hitbox is a little bit big. But its sheer speed and the fact that it goes straight is really, really nice. So we just kind of keep hopping back and forth. Hopefully get on a low enough level so we can actually hit the poor guy. Oh, and that does no damage, so can't do that. How many lives do we have? 0? Yeah, and that's just a good way to get killed. Okay. Well, good to know. Alright, just want to check out something real quick. According to that, that's not his weakness, but I must be just using a bad an incomplete weakness chart. Because the way that's reading is that is not his weakness at all, the Magnet Mine. When clearly it looks like it was doing about 3 damage. Which, that's okay. We have other ways of dealing with that. And hey, we did the section properly now, so I'm happy. We didn't take the damage like I was expecting to. Yep, pretty much. All my happiness is gone now. This is definitely giving me an appreciation, though, for just, like, how each of the individual weapons work and whatnot. And also just... And just how much, like, the Mega Buster really is kind of nice. Like, when you give yourself all these restrictions... Yo, turns out this game gets really hard. It's okay. My determination will never be gone. We will get through this together. Right. So there is something over there. Oh, it's a 1-up. So interesting enough, your air dash actually gets replenished after you use the speed burner. I don't know if you knew that. I didn't. When I panicked and used the speed burner again, used the air dash again after that initial speed burner. So we can at least do that again now. Not quite quick enough. I don't think it would even matter if I got through here on first cycle anyways. I don't think I'm going to catch the Rising Missile, so... Really doesn't matter, I suppose. Nope, 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 nope. Equip the thing I want to equip. There we go. Alright. So I think Magnet Bombing put him in a better position, because he destroys 2 of the platforms instead of just 1 if you use the Giga attack. And I want that to happen, because I want to set him up so I could just drop spin wheels on top of him. There we go. Yeah, he gets actually quite a bit closer. Okay, so that's straight up. That's this side. That's me dead. It's not a position I want to be in. Huh, I'm actually really surprised he didn't go down. I actually totally expected him to. And then he was like, nope. And of course now I keep putting him into the top of the... Okay, so that's just not a viable strategy. That's a strategy if I want to take a lot of damage and be incredibly sad about my life. Okay. Alright, well, it was a good experiment. Okay, I'm gonna look up something real quick. Alright, damage chart. Yeah, it says in the final stages that Speedburner's 2 damage, Magnemine's... Huh. Magnemine's not a weakness. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna use Magnemine again. I'm gonna see how much damage it does. Because it says Sonic Slice is the weakness, which is how my memory jives. I referenced the second chart this time, just to make sure. Oh yeah, that totally did 1 damage. It must have just been going crazy then. Well, in that case, this is 100% the right move. I just keep dropping mines on top of his head. Let him know how I feel about him. What? I got totally zipped by that platform. Oh, you figured out the strategy, did you? Well, guess what? How would you like... How about if we just zipped you through the platform and send you all the way to the left? Like, I did not get a good look at that, but it looked like I zipped entirely through the platform, or I either got caught on the left side and got zipped that way. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I just know that I was not in a position to react. Oh, but I am super pleased by that. So we'll just do that. At least we got that section down pat now. It's like, whatever. I wonder if I have a better weapon I could just blow those apart real quickly. Like, I wonder if Speedburner would actually be better. I just missed the platform? Gotcha. Yeah, so I'm guessing I just missed the platform and then it put me up against the left wall. And so the game was like, well, have fun. Which I think that's fair. That, at least in my mind, means it was a legit death. Surge's hitbox is really weird, because sometimes I hit him, sometimes I don't. Like from the front. This is a bad position. Let's switch over to Speedburner. Speedburner does 2 hits. Speedburner is the technical soft weakness, but it's also the... Boy, it's going to be difficult to hit, but it's looking like I'm going to probably die here. So I'd rather save some Magnet Mine for next life instead of running out and being just kind of out of luck. Darn it. That was bad. You would be correct. Should I use the Fool? Okay. Why not? Let's do it. Let's do it. Actually, no. We're not going to. Okay. 1. Ah! Just a little too high. Really can't afford to waste too many shots, too. Okay, he's in a pretty good position right now. Oh, he's in such a good position. And he just dropped one right there. Okay, that's what I get for playing one-handed right there for a sec. There we go! Alright, well that took longer than I was expecting. But, hey, we got it done. I mean, I had a feeling that Surges was going to give me a little bit of trouble, because I just didn't know, I didn't remember where the magic pixel was. But man, did not expect the actual stage to give me trouble. But, hey, got through just fine. Now we're in Stage 3. This is where it's going to get problematic. Okay, not this stage. Right after this is when it's going to get problematic. Oh, right. If I want all these, I gotta do this, right? Oh, strike chain. No? Okay, whatever. I don't care anymore. Don't remember how to get those. Oh, get off, get off, get off. Oh, right, these dumb platforms. Okay, don't we actually do that? Maybe. Okay, we are definitely gonna get these. If I remember correctly, we don't actually need to do any of this. Fine, we're gonna just do this. What I'm trying to do is actually harder. But I don't think we need it past here. Fine! We're gonna do it! Oh well. No, we're definitely not. Yeah, there you go. That's what I thought. I thought you could get on there just like by like 1 pixel length. Then we just do that. And get very annoyed that we're not hopping off the right segment and then fall down. There you go, perfect. We'll just do that instead. Okay, we need to lure one of these bats over. So we can come up here. Okay, that's not gonna work. Oh! That will, though. Darn. So we need to take the top path in order to get to the Shoryuken. Which is why I'm even trying to go up there in the first place. Does that lock the screen? Okay, whew. I was worried there for a second. Thankfully, just free extra life every time. Third time's a charm. This is at least a really good place to farm E-tanks, though. So, or farm your sub-tanks up. Especially if you're gonna just keep accidentally missing that last platform. That ends up actually being really great. Oh, my apologies. I'm just gonna check this real quick. Alright. Apologies about that. Important people texting me, so I gotta respond. Alright. 4 times a charm. There we go. Just take that hit. Oh, I see. Okay. I have to take a slightly different tact with that. There we go. Alright, then you hold left on this wall. And hey! Oh, I think you have to have all your sub-tanks filled. Yep, pretty sure you gotta have all your sub-tanks filled in order to actually get that. Alright, well, we farming then. Yeah, because I didn't miss anything else. Didn't miss any heart tanks or anything like that. So, no, it's not that. Oh, just to say, make sure. Just want to make sure that that is indeed what we need to do. Am I actually missing? I couldn't be. I couldn't be, though. Could I? Could I actually be missing a... Because I think you're actually supposed to have 4 pips of health. I think you're supposed to have 4 pips of health up there. Above, your normal weapon energy. Okay, well, let's just take stock real quick. What stage could we possibly have missed an E-Tank from? And is it legitimately worth my time to actually go back? Because this is going a little longer than I was actually expecting. Got it from Magna, got it from Crystal. Got it from Bubble. Got Overdrives. Got Whales. I got, I did get Wire Sponges. Yeah, no, to my recollection, I should have everything. Yeah, I got Flame Stags. We're just... I need to know. Yep. Got that, got that. Yeah, no, unless I just missed one, then we definitely got them all. You know what, how about we just move on? Because it's starting to go long as is. And if I did miss one, then guess what? We're just making it harder on ourselves to do the challenge. Take it a little bit slowly down here. Oh, right, you're supposed to... Let's respawn you all. Supposed to do this! Alright. Now for Agile. Agile could be a problem, could be easy. We're gonna find out. By the way, that's supposed to be a fighter jet up there. Oh, is that a soft weakness? Yes, it is. Okay, this works perfectly. Yeah, that is definitely doing 2 pips of damage. Okay. Sometimes you get a little paranoid about things. Yeah, pretty much all of these bosses have a weakness of Sonic Slicer. Sonic Slicer does 3 pips worth of damage. Or 5 if charged. So... worked out fine. Alright, time for refights. Time for the showstopper in many ways. So, yeah. The refights. We have basically as many E-Tanks as I'm willing to fill up. And 2 lives in order to make this work. Good news is, if I remember correctly, these all show back up every time you beat one of these. So that's gonna help. Alright, thankfully we have Gator's soft weakness this time. So it should go at least a little bit quicker. Crystal Snail is obviously going to be the worst. To the point that I'm so tempted to use Crystal Snail's weakness just to speed things up. I mean, it's the strat to kill him, but it's not his actual weakness. Sometimes it's easier to use the soft weakness rather than use the actual. Though once again, I wouldn't be surprised that damage shard I was using is steering me wrong once again. Though I could remember using Sonic Slicer as his main weakness. And it was doing 2 pips of damage regardless, so it was doing soft weakness damage, so as far as I'm concerned, it's perfectly fine. I'd really only consider it invalid if that was not the case. I'm pretty sure that's not right, though. Huh. Well, either way, what's done is done. For the Mega Man X3 challenge, we are definitely not going to have to worry about any of this. Although we're going to have to worry about far more pain anyway, so it's gonna... It'll be worse. It'll be far, far worse. Okay, so those should, yeah, those show back up, so that's good. Alright. Okay, so once again, don't have an appropriate soft weakness, so we're just gonna use, we'll just use Bubble. And accidentally get sniped. Ah. Okay, so if he's on the far right, he'll go counterclockwise. Far left, he goes counterclockwise. It's good to know for the future. So yeah, here. Counterclockwise. You do definitely start to learn boss patterns really well. So that's good. Really, the main thing here is don't get hit by Morph Moth. Get hit by the little... Get hit by the little Pollen Dust. Pollen Dust does 1 damage, Morph Moth does 4. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's get some health back. Let's see what we got here. Okay, good old wire sponge. So. Ow. Ow. Ah. Almost got him before he went to desperation mode. But no problem. Okay, so far, boss refight's going smoothly. Once again, get our health back as best we can. Alright, overdrive ostrich. Silk shot. Okay. Silk shot apparently is a soft weakness. Yep. Oh, this is a pretty bad soft weakness to use too. Okay, it's not that bad. It just has the appearance of being bad. Oh, almost got me. Well, I guess it did. Alright, there we go. Alright, 4 down, 4 to go. And one of them is a crystal snail. Okay, bubble crab. Okay, crab, if I remember correctly, does not have a soft weakness, right? Yep. So we just use kind of whatever, so Sonic Slicer it is. Okay. Ah, once again, that air dash is kind of messing me up. So I'm wanting to hit A and B at the same time. And occasionally, I hit B just a little bit sooner, which launches me directly into his face. Like, that's my own bad play, like, obviously. But still, little annoying. Oh, I didn't want that. Maybe I should have just done this from the start. Yep. Turns out that's actually easier. Man. It's giving me some weird patterns now, though. Like he's sometimes immediately bubbling, sometimes not. But hey, made it happen. Okay, took a little bit more damage than I would have liked, but we got out of it okay. So, I'll take it. So, it was Magnet Mine or bust. Hey, do you mind linking me that damage chart? Because clearly the one I have is dumb. Not working properly. Not doing the intended thing. Just be nice for my own reference. Just to double check things if I need to. Not that there's much game left, but you know. definitely do not like it when I don't have good references. The website I've used for years, too. Oh, Fandom Strategy Wiki? Okay. Ah, this interminably long fight. Well, at least we're getting Crystal Snail over with now. As opposed to later. Alright, able to get a good 3-hit out of there, if we do it that way. Seems like recoils, he automatically throws out a crystal shot just to try to punish you. Yeah, totally does. Okay. I don't know why I didn't pick up on that before. Or if I did, I decided to apparently conveniently forget it. Oh, that sucks! That's a hit. Yeah. Not much I could do about that. Okay. We're gonna switch over to Bubble. Ooh, that worked out really well. That was a really good cycle there. Ugh. Alright, now we're into this phase. While not overly tough, just the fact that this takes way too long, I may actually use a sub-tank if things get bad, because I just do not. But for you and me, I do not want to deal with this any longer. Actually, I kind of... Oh, no. I thought because he wasn't up against the wall, he was going to do the slowdown, but nope. Like, this doesn't actually really help him that much, too. It's not like... it becomes that harder to avoid. It just slows everything down. There we go. God. Crystal Snail, you're the worst! Oh well. You know what? We got through just fine. Alright. So I think, what, we're down to 3 now? Maybe even less. Forget if we defeated 6 of them. We have, alright. This is going actually really well. This was the one part of the run that I was incredibly worried about. Magna, what were you? You were Strike Chain. Okay. At least some of these I've confirmed because, you know, they only do 2 pips worth of damage. Why don't you come down here? Be a pal. There we go. endlessly warping. It's always fun. Ah, come on. Yep. Now poisoned. Okay, one more hit should do it. There we go. Alright, one more left, which I think is what? Flame Stag? So we introduce him to some Sonic Slicer action and we should be good. Oh, thought I had Slicer equipped. Oh well. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, I was waiting for that. I was actually really surprised it took him that long to do it. Alright, we'll just wait for him to come on down. And there we go. Alright, yeah, that was all the Mavericks. How rather unexpected. I did not expect that to go nearly as smoothly. Oh, hi Sigma. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, turns out he's still alive! If you wait until the end of Mega Man X1, you would already know that, but still! Alright. Hey, look! We're back at Magna Centipede stage, which is kind of weird. Oh. We can even get to, like, the old secret areas, too, if we really wanted to. Although there's nothing for us up there. I do like this idea, though, that, you know, X at any time could, like, take a left turn and just ran to Sigma and just be like, oh, hey. It's kind of awkward. Didn't realize you were here, too. Didn't get the appropriate momentum. Oh no! It's Zero, but he's black! He's... and looking good! Oh! But wait, it's real Zero! One day, though, that black Zero is going to become an alternate color scheme for Zero, and technically his ultimate armor, so, you know, it works out. Sorry it took until the end of the game to show up. Do you like my cool shoulder pads? Also, I have a sword now. Alright. So once again, Sigma is only weak to two different things. Either charge buster shots or to the Sonic Slicer. I made the honestly rather arbitrary decision to do a buster only on him. Even though technically... Actually, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this even more interesting. We're gonna pelt him. That way we keep to just doing 2 damage on him. Ow. Yeah, thankfully Sigma's not too big of a deal. Maybe. Okay, well, we're gonna take a death here. There we go. So that's actually going to be a slight preview for what I have planned for Mega Man X3, by the way. There's a reason why I've been hinting and alluding to how I'm going to dread it. So we'll go ahead and just fill up our health here. So, there are only 2 weapons that actually damage our big boy here. And it's either going to be the Strike Chain, which is awkward to use, or Charge Buster Shots. I'm going to go with the more awkward of the 2. They both do the same amount of damage. But I have to get much more up close and personal Sigma, whereas the Charge Buster would be far safer. I thought you could just hang out on the side like that and you'll be perfectly fine. Okay, just to bring this home. And there we go. And that's basically time, everybody. So, I guess my final thoughts on this is, honestly, this was a far tougher challenge than doing Mega Man X Buster Only. And I think if I did Buster Only here, I probably would have been done quite a bit sooner. The Mega Buster, when fully charged, just has much bigger hitbox, and well, we would be doing more than 1 damage at certain points and whatnot. For instance, Crystal Snail would not take nearly as long. We would be doing 3 pips of damage each time as opposed to just 1. But this ended up being a pretty interesting exercise regardless. You know, we had to use some weapons in unexpected ways in order to make things work. And ultimately, we ended up getting through it. So for Mega Man X3, which we're going to be doing next week on Tuesday, we're going to be adding an additional layer of pain. So just how I defeated the first form of Sigma by just pelleting him to death, we're basically going to be doing that with every boss in the game, with one notable exception. That one notable exception being the final boss where you can only damage him with charge shots. So if you felt like maybe I got off a little scot-free at certain points, like, oh, we used that E-tank there, or that sub-tank, well, don't worry. It only gets more painful from here on out, especially since Mega Man X4 is going to have something very, very similar and worse. But, this was a good warm-up. And at the end, well, in a sense, Kuma. Zero doesn't have the Buster in that game quite yet. But, it's going to be something similar-ish in terms of pain. But now we have a reference to... Oh man, will X and Zero be enemies? I mean, that'd be pretty great. Other than... Oh no, I guess the time to get serious will still play when you take too much damage. But yeah, this was good, everyone. I appreciate everybody who came and hung out with us today. Had a pretty darn good crowd, all things told. And, yeah, this ended up being a ton of fun. I really, really enjoyed playing through it this way. So I guess we'll go ahead and let the credits play out before we finally end this. But, just as far as coming up streams and whatnot, we'll be doing some more Mario Maker on Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time as normal. I'm toiling around with the idea of doing a Microsoft Flight Simulator stream on Sunday. I'm not going to guarantee it at this point, but we might do that. And of course, we'll be back with some more Mega Man X-Cellence, doing Mega Man X3 on Tuesday. We might start a little bit early. I have to kind of just do a few testing on some things, see how long that might actually theoretically take. But at the moment, we'll be starting at 5 p.m. And once again, we're going to be doing Uncharged Buster only. We're going to be doing the worst possible challenge. So, it's going to be good. I disagree. I don't think Wire Sponge has that much power. 6400 power seems a little bit much. It's too bad that they stopped doing these like little statistic readouts after Mega Man X3. Very clear, yes. Agreed, Worms. 6900 power. I'm guessing Violin's gonna have a lot of power. Not as much as I would expect. Oh, Zero question mark power? Oh man, their power may be limitless. Because he's... Oh. Final Fantasy rules, you know, you can't do over 9,999 damage. It's kind of the same in Mega Man X. But yeah. I think with that, we're going to go ahead and end the stream, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. This was a ton of fun, and once again, we'll be back next week on Tuesday to do a little bit more Mega Man X-Cellence, and hopefully I'll see you all there. If I don't see you all on Friday, y'all take care, have a good weekend, and I'll see you later. Take care now.